Aries, welcome back to the channel. Monica LUVE here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading for the first 2 weeks of November. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So for you, Aries, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so Aries, for the first 2 weeks of November, your challenge is the Ace of Wands. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Pentacles upright. So for you, Aries, your biggest challenge here for the first 2 weeks of November is the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands typically talks about a passionate new beginning. We're going to see what this exactly means for you when we clarify it in a moment. Now, in the recent past, Aries, you have the Four of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and you have the Hermit. So in the recent past, I do feel that many of you were dealing with maybe a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, a Virgo, or a Taurus. Now, it looks like this person in the recent past offered you love, maybe a relationship, offered you love here in the past. It looks like in the recent past, there was this isolating energy, like going within, spending a lot of time on your own, possibly. We're going to clarify this and get more information for you in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Six of Swords, you have the Knight of Pentacles, and you have the King of Swords. So in the present moment, I do strongly feel that for many of you, there could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, that's disconnecting from you, or you're disconnecting from this person. I see somebody else coming in, could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. We're going to see exactly what's going on here when we clarify. In the near future, you have the Eight of Cups, you have the Page of Wands, and you have the Temperance. So in the near future, eventually you decide to move into a new direction. And I think I talked about this in your previous reading. A lot of you in the near future, connected to maybe the mid-month of November, there is going to be some sort of walking away, disconnecting from something here that you don't like. It may take you some time to do this, but eventually you end up moving into this new direction. We're going to talk about what this new direction is for you and what you can expect moving forward. Now, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, of course, the High Priestess, and the Eight of Swords with the Two of Swords. So a lot of you are tired of something. You're tired of this blocked energy. You're tired of feeling stagnant. You're tired of not moving forward. Something in your life has been extremely difficult, okay? And I think intuitively you've been trying to find ways to resolve this issue. For many of you, there is an important message here about the people you work with, the projects that you're doing, these people that you're working with, the projects that you're doing, these people that you're collaborating with, they're actually very beneficial for you, okay? So if you're isolating yourself, spending a lot of time on your own, not putting yourself out there, and life is getting difficult for you, Aries, you're not alone. This is about you recognizing the important groups, the team playing energy that you could be collaborating and working towards, which is what's going to lead you to this financial independence. Some of you are watching this and you're saying, you know, I want to work on my finances. I want my finances to improve. Well, your finances over the next 2 weeks, there's an opportunity to work with like-minded people who see your vision for the future. This is about your finances, your work. When you start to work with these people, it's going to lead to an opportunity for financial abundance. And this is what you're looking for. So yeah, this could be about you disconnecting or moving towards more like-minded people here. Okay. That's what you don't see coming. So let's get into your reading. Let's see what's going on for you, Aries. Okay. Let's clarify your challenge. Okay. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands. Okay, so the Ace of Wands is clarified by the Six of Cups, you have the Seven of Wands, and you have the Ace of Swords. Okay. So your biggest challenge here, Aries, has a lot to do with having some sort of new beginning, okay? Now, a lot of you may be watching this and saying, you know, I really want to have a new beginning. Some of you have already embarked on this new beginning, but it may be challenging for you for some reason. For many of you, it's been challenging to have some sort of new beginning, which is a part of your challenge, is because of someone here from the past, okay? Someone here from the past, either you're still energetically holding on to them, and I've talked about this to you and Capricorn. Aries and Capricorn, you both have some sort of similarities in terms of closing out the past or accepting something here that happened in the past. So this is about you, Aries, setting some sort of boundaries when it comes to the past, thinking about the past, reminiscing about the past, maybe dealing with someone here from the past. A lot of you want to have a new beginning or you want to move forward, but the question that you need to ask yourself is, what type of energy do you need to be in to actually attract and have that new beginning? Because everything that we have, everything that is capable for us to achieve in this life is solely dependent on how we believe we can get that. So for many of you, there's some sort of issue here connected to somebody from your past where you haven't set some sort of boundaries, or you haven't close things out with this person from the past correctly. So this is about getting clear on what you need to close out in order to be able to have this new beginning. And this is why it's been very difficult for you to have this new beginning. This is why it's been very challenging. So if there is some sort of unresolved issues with someone from the past, it's important that you energetically close that out. That means phoning them, writing a message, letting them know that, look, I don't have any resentment towards you. I'm moving towards my new beginning and I wish the best for you. That's all it takes, okay? Some of you have already done that. If you've done that, then you are clearly attracting a new beginning and it's working out for you. Now, the challenge for you, if you've already passed that stage with the person from the past, is about you getting clear on what this new beginning means for you and what the steps are that you need to take moving forward to continue that, okay? So that's going to be a big part of your challenge. Now, let's clarify the Hermit in the recent past. Okay, so the Hermit in the recent past, you have the Five of Cups, you have the Hierophant, and you have the Ace of Pentacles. So for you in the recent past, I do strongly feel that there was a new beginning in a relationship. For some of you, this relationship moved to a marriage commitment that you had. Some of you in the recent past, even though you had a new beginning in love and it led to a commitment, a lot of you were disappointed because of a third party. There could have been in the recent past some sort of third party that really affected the connection that you were in. Now, the third party could have been romantic, it could have been platonic, it could have simply just been somebody that was interfering into your connection. But either way, something here that happened between you and this person, it almost led you into this place of meditation, going within, contemplating about why something here happened the way it did. There was a huge disappointment here in the recent past. Tell me more about the King of Cups in the recent past for Aries. Okay, so the King of Cups is clarified by, you have the Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and you have the Knight of Pentacles. So in the recent past, the reason why things ended with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, maybe a Gemini, Libra, or an Aries. I'm getting a Taurus here as well. The reason why things ended here in the recent past was for a couple of things. The first thing was one of you in the relationship here in the past was taking way too long for things to develop. And as a result of that, there may have been this feeling in the past of, well, maybe I should keep my options open. If this person isn't coming towards me fast enough and they don't want to be serious about the situation, well, then maybe I should just move on by myself. Somebody here left. Things ended very badly. You could have abandoned the person or they could have abandoned you. But the interesting thing here, Aries, that you may not be aware of is you and this person still have a very strong connection. You and this person that, you know, things ended really badly. They left you. There was some sort of interference, maybe a third party that interfered into your connection. And I think one of the things that you may not realize is you and this person never let each other go. You never really did, okay? Even though things ended badly, you never really let this person go. Tell me more about the Four of Pentacles in the recent past for Aries. What is it that they need to know about the past? So you have the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Magician, and you have the King of Wands. So in the recent past, something here happened that really affected your confidence about love in the past. And I do feel that for many of you, you shifted your focus when this happened to you. You started to become more self-reliant here in the past. You started to depend more on yourself rather than depending on other people, relationships, etc. because of this painful situation that you went through. But one of the things that you need to also remember, Aries, in the past is when this negative situation happened to you where you felt left, abandoned, things ended, on a very bad note. There could have been a third party, whatever happened here in the past. Yes, you ended up closing things out and ending things with this person, but working on yourself and moving towards becoming independent and assuming that there's no opportunities for love in the past was not true, okay? A lot of you in the recent past had a bad experience, but the question is, did you actually close this bad experience out correctly? Or did you just say, oh, I'm not gonna be in relationships anymore. I'm not gonna depend or rely on other people. I'm just gonna work on myself and do what I need to do. And if that's what you did here in the past, something here was not closed out correctly. And this is the biggest problem that you've been having, okay, for the past, I would say 6 months, maybe to a year. A lot of you have not forgiven somebody. Now, if you have forgiven somebody and you've moved on from this past person, like I said, this is now about you moving towards setting and making plans for this new beginning that you're going to be moving towards. So this is what I see happened here in the past. Now, in the present moment, it looks like for many of you, somebody in the present moment you're dealing with could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. They want some sort of clarity from you because things have been developing very slowly between you and them. So let's clarify and by the way, just to add to the recent past energy, you're still hurt. There's the confirmation of the Three of Swords. So you're still hurt over the fact that this person left you, they abandoned you, they treated you like garbage. You are very disappointed about that. But one thing that you don't realize is that this ending that happened in the past is still bothering you until today. And a lot of you are not going to admit that. A lot of you are going to say, nope, it's not bothering me anymore. I'm over it. But if it's over it, then you wouldn't be having the issues that you're having in the present moment, okay? With somebody here who's disconnecting again. And this trauma that hasn't been resolved from the past is coming up again. This is why a lot of you may comment and you may say, well, I watch tarot all the time. They're always repeating the same thing. Well, they're repeating the same thing because you need to learn the lesson. It's that clear. Until you learn the lesson, the same experience is going to repeat, and it's going to be annoying. It's going to be something you don't want to see, but that's something that you need to see in order for you to change. And this is what it's all about. Okay, so let's talk about this. Let's get deep inside and let's see what's going on. Let's clarify the Six of Swords in the present moment for Aries. What is it that they need to know? What do they need to know? What does Aries need to know about the present moment? You have the Queen of Cups, the Page of Cups, and you have the Ace of Cups. So in the present moment, there is new love that's coming in for you, okay? It could be with a Pisces, a Cancer, a Scorpio, a Gemini, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay? Now, there's a lot of melancholy when it comes to this new connection. And even though there is a lot of opportunity here for you and this person, a lot of opportunity. If you decide to move forward and have a new beginning with this person, it can lead to success. But there's a reason why this person's disconnecting, and they may be disconnecting because they may get this feeling that you're not ready to take love on. Okay, and I'm going to go back to what I said before because the same energies are showing up, which means either you haven't done the work that has been mentioned in the reading, or you're ignoring it, or you don't care. I don't know. But in the present moment, what's actually happening right now is somebody does want to offer you love, But what is stopping this person from really moving forward with you is the time it's taking for you to open up to this person. And the reason why you're not opening up to this person for many of you, and we're going to confirm this now when we clarify, is because of what happened in the past. So either you haven't cleared the trauma from the past, you haven't let go of this person from the past, you're still connected to them. And again, I'm just going to tell you this right now, you don't need to be living with this person and in contact with them to still be connected. You can energetically be connected to them through the ether, okay? And if you don't know what the ether is, do your research, okay? The ether is what's connecting you and this person still on a spiritual level, okay? Spiritual level. Just because you die doesn't mean, you know, you don't exist anymore. You just don't exist in this plane anymore, okay? But you and this person that you still very much love, that you had a very bad ending with, this is what's delaying you from having the new beginning. And a lot of you need to see this, because if you don't see it, it's just gonna create more delays, okay? So let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles in the present moment for Aries. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Knight of Cups. You have the Five of Wands and you have the Four of Pentacles. You see, Four of Pentacles. This person that you've had conflict with, this person that you've had a lot of disagreements with, this is somebody, a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, maybe a Taurus. I'm also getting a Leo. This is somebody that you've been in odds with for quite some time. And what this new person is seeing from you, Aries, they're actually seeing that you're still very much connected to this person from the past, not in a positive way, but in a dramatic type of way. It's like you and this person from the past, right? But you still love them. There's something there that's keeping you still loving this person. And it's actually creating a lot of confusion for this new person who's coming in, because they're saying, well, you know, I really like Aries and I really want to be with them, but I don't know if I should stick around. I don't know if I should stick around. Maybe they have other options. Maybe they're too busy for me. So what's the important message for Aries in the present moment? Some of you are a rising air sign, a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, rising, or a moon. Okay, tell me what the important message is here for Aries in the present moment. So the King of Swords is clarified by the Star. You have the Nine of Wands and you have the Strength. So in the present moment, your biggest and important message here is not to give up. Not to give up on the vision that you have for the future. To find the inner strength to overcome this situation, and you do have the inner strength to overcome this. This is about disconnecting from the person from your past correctly. And it's a process. It's been a process for you for quite some time. But when you finally do this amicably, peacefully, friendly, okay? And again, it's gonna take a lot for you to wake up and realize. Some of you just don't get it, and opportunities pass you by, and then you come to this channel and say, oh, you know, Monica, you've been saying this for 2 years, and but have you been listening to what I've been saying in the readings? Yes or no? So this is the problem. It's a huge, I know I'm being over dramatic here, but I'm trying to get your attention when it comes to this situation, because it's huge. It's a huge situation, okay? So this is what I'm seeing for you in the present moment. Now let's talk about the near future. Now, again, that timing is still there. That time is rolling still. Eventually you decide to disconnect from this situation, and it's taken a lot for you to do this. Tell me more about the Eight of Cups in the near future for Aries. So the Eight of Cups is clarified by, you have the Three of Cups, the Justice, yes. And the Seven of Pentacles, yes. So the Eight of Cups here, Three of Cups, Justice, and the Seven of Pentacles. This is beautiful. You're gonna end up reconciling with this person that you wanna walk away from, that you wanna disconnect from. This water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, maybe a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I'm getting a Libra. Cancer is really strong here. So in the near future, there is a reconciliation, but this reconciliation is not a reconciliation of getting back together. It's a reconciliation of balancing the scales, bringing things back into balance. Now, we just had the solar eclipse happen in your 7th house. If you're rising Aries, the solar eclipse just happened in your 7th house in the sign of Libra, which is indicating that what the universe is trying to do for you, they're trying to bring forth some sort of new beginning in your partnership relationship sector. Now, partnership relationship sector doesn't necessarily have to mean romantic. It could be platonic, it could be business. Take it as it resonates, whatever you're going through personally in your life. Now, in the near future, whatever's been out of balance is finally going to be set right, because a lot of you know that there needs to be a reconciliation in order to peacefully release this person correctly, okay? And a lot of you are not going to see this. Some of you are, and it's going to wake you up. Light bulb's going to go off and you're going to say, wow, now I know exactly what she's talking about. This is why it's took so long for me to have, because I keep seeing you comment. You're like, Monica, new beginning, Monica, new beginning. That can happen for you, but you need to take the steps that are necessary to get there. Okay? I really hope you see this and this message gets across to you, because I've been barking on you about this for like the last, I don't know, 2 months. Okay? Maybe even longer. So let's clarify the temperance in the near future for Aries. So the temperance is clarified by, you have the Hermit, you have the Knight of Wands, and you have the Five of Swords. So yeah, it takes you quite some time to realize what your role is in this situation, because a lot of you have been uncertain. But in the near future, it takes you time to come to this realization, because you finally go within and you finally sit down with yourself and make sense of why something here has been so difficult for you, right? And when you finally realize the situation, which majority of you watching this will, because you're on this channel to improve yourself and become the best version of yourself, guess what? Then you finally move into this new direction. And this new direction that you're moving into, Aries, is one that you've wanted to have for so long, because things have been nothing but difficult for you. Tell me more about the Page of Wands, this new direction, new beginning that Aries is moving into. Okay, so the Page of Wands is clarified by the Judgment. You have the Two of Pentacles and you have the High Priestess. So for you in the near future, there is going to be a choice or decision, okay, about the direction that you're moving into. For many of you moving forward, this is about you deciding about your career. This could be deciding about love. This could be deciding about what you see in the near future, your future actually being like. And it becomes more evident and clear to you what this new beginning is going to actually mean to you, because you've cleared out something from the past. You've made room for something new. You've cleared the clutter. You've cleared the garbage. You've cleared the dirt. And now you've made room for something new, okay? And for many of you, again, this new direction that you're moving into, I strongly believe after this very difficult situation in your life with the Ten of Wands, a lot of you are going to find like-minded people, okay? Because one of the things that you need to realize about your life is you can only attract people that have similar frequencies to you. If you have a low frequency and you're trying to attract somebody here, they're just going to ignore you because you're not on that level. So you need to get to that level. You need to improve yourself by dealing with your personal issues. And when you deal with your personal issues, your energy becomes more heightened. It becomes more energetically vibrating on a higher frequency. And then you can attract those people who are going to take your life to the next level. That's what I see happening for you. It's a beautiful energy. Okay, so let's get some advice for you, Aries. What's the advice? Okay, so the advice for you, Aries, is the Tower. You have the Three of Wands and you have the Death. So your biggest piece of advice, okay, your biggest piece of advice here when it comes to your challenge and all of that is to recognize when something is done, but not only to recognize when something is done, recognize what is required to close a cycle out correctly. A lot of you end up not closing a cycle out correctly, and then what you end up doing is you force yourself to move into a new direction, and then what you end up finding out is you get disappointed when that new beginning happens. And the reason why that new beginning becomes disappointing is because you're building on something that is not stable. You're building on a foundation that's not solid. And right now you are the Tower because you're going through some sort of major changes. So before you embark on something new, before you embark on this new relationship, this new person that's coming in, deal with the person from the past. Make sure everything is okay there with that person from the past. There's no hatred, no anger, no resentment. There's no pain that you're still carrying and holding on, because that's going to affect the current relationship that you're in or the one that you're trying to attract. Okay. So Aries, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.